my gosh, do you guys see that? There's a Halloween event, but there's also a Mimikyu! And there's a new main skill associated with this Pokemon. It is such an honor for me to... cuteness aggression, you know, it's a real thing. Hey everyone, welcome or welcome back to the channel. It is Friday. It is finally Friday. Actually, let me show you guys my matcha latte first, because usually I show this during the research community tab portion of this video, but then the gradient kind of gets a little diluted looking, but oh my gosh, do you guys see that? Absolutely gorgeous. There's a shard of ice right there because the ice maker thing that I have is like 2 pieces, so you put the water and then you crush it, and there was a little bit of water that froze in between the 2 pieces, so it just looks like a little shark fin. But I do want to take a sip of it now, so let's mix it and try not to spill on ourselves. I've been loving this cardigan lately because it's the perfect transition piece where, compared to my other knits, it's not so thick and heavy, so it's very lightweight and I don't get overheated in it. But it's just enough for me to stay warm, you know? And I got it from Uniqlo during a sale last month. Not a sale, yeah, I guess it is a sale. It was $10 off. I initially wanted a navy or a gray, but they didn't have any more in my size. I didn't want the white because the white looked a little... The tone of white was just not gonna suit my skin tone. So I went for a pink, and it's so cute. So here it is, all mixed up. I am so ready to take a first sip. Look at that beautiful foam on the top. That is just so good. But let's get straight into... Actually, let's make our breakfast first because I am running out of inventory space in my ingredient bag. So I should use up some items, some ingredients, so that I can free up that space. Oh my gosh, it's been quite a while since I've had a crit meal, so I'm very excited about this. Crit meals are coming few and far lately. So that bumped me up a good amount. I'm looking like I'm gonna end at Master 14 by the end of today, after my lunch and dinner. Unless I get another crit, which would be very nice. Let's pick up all of our goodies that our friends gathered for us overnight. There's also some exciting news that we got last night, so we're gonna take a look at that together. But first things first, let's do the sleep report of last night. So last night was the full moon of the Good Sleep Day event. Supposedly, there was a super moon as well, but I didn't see... I totally forgot to take a look outside to view the super moon. So drowsy power times 2, I put out a luck incense as well as a growth incense. So we're gonna see just how much goodies we're gonna collect later. So on the top sleep Ekans, we've got, ooh, look at that beautiful Ninetales. Clefaiz over there. Oh my gosh, we finally got an Aeron to show up, so let's nab that. The Clefaiz is so cute though, but Metronome is a little unpredictable, so I'd rather not, and just use a skill-based Pokemon or a berry Pokemon or ingredient Pokemon to do exactly what I want. Alright, so the bonus biscuit is gonna go to Aeron. Hopefully No, it's not gonna be full. Let's feed it a Poke Biscuit. And hopefully one more if it allows me to. Shinx I'm gonna let roam in the wild. I feel like out of the three, it's the least priority of my to want catch list. Because the Cramorant is hungry, let's just give it one Poke Biscuit. Oh my gosh. And it's a critical capture. It's always like that for the Pokemon that don't evolve, you know? But I think that's pretty much good in terms of what I wanted to catch on the screen. So let's hope that we caught something good. I'm going to do Aeron. I hope it is double coffee. But now I'm like, if I do get a triple coffee Grubbin, would it be better to get triple sausage Aeron? I think sausage is the base ingredient, right? We'll see. Moment of truth. Also, the shiny Aeron is like, it's cool, but it's like spooky, you know? Timid. I thought it was double coffee because the soybeans come in 3 and the shape kind of looked like coffee beans, you know? But it is not what we wanted. This is totally mixed, so ABC. We got ingredient finder S, inventory up M, helping speed M, ingredient finder M, and helping speed S. Actually, the sub skills are pretty decent. I mean, I'd rather have inventory ingredient finder M a little sooner, but I would have been so happy with this if it was a double coffee ingredient list. Oh, never mind. The nature kind of sucks. I totally well, not kind of. The nature really sucks. Although helping speed S&M would kind of even it out, it's not worth it, in my opinion, because it comes in so late too. So that's so sad. Now let's see our Cramorant. I have a shiny Cramorant. It's a bold nature, but I don't use any of my Cramorants. Alright, so it's double oil and then egg at the very end. We got research EXP bonus, skill trigger M, inventory up L, sleep EXP bonus, and helping bonus at the very end. It is energy recovery up but speed of help down, so that is not good either. Kind of due to catches recently, which kind of sucks, but you know what? You have good weeks and you have bad weeks with Pokemon Sleep. But the event has been a lot of fun. Kind of sad I still didn't see Drifloon, but it seems like we're gonna have more opportunities to get our little hands on that balloon. Let's see what we get for the daily lotto. Oh, let me go to my bag. I wish there was a way to get to the bag. Oh, we got a little sneak peek of what we wanted to look at. Oh my gosh, my bag can't be expanded anymore. I guess I'll use some dream clusters. Let's use like 10 of them. Got 24k from that, which is nice. Alright, let's see. I hope it was worth it. I got a Poke Biscuit. Actually, I would say that is worth it. Free cookies. Alright, and now let's look at the news. This is pretty exciting. There's a Halloween event, but there's also a Mimikyu. How cute! So let's check out the Mimikyu first. So there have been reports of Mimikyu appearing near certain areas. Maybe this is thanks to the sleep research you've all been conducting. It may be possible to encounter it during sleep research sometime soon. So how soon, you may wonder? Actually, it's appearing on October 28, which is in 2 weeks, starting on a Monday. So Mimikyu can be found on that date, starting that date. And it'll be appearing at Greengrass Isle and the old gold power plant. So it seems like I have quite the incentive to build a good team in order to spend some time at the power plant, because looks like I'm still not going to be able to catch my Grubbin unless I get really lucky at the end of this week. And the Mimikyu's there. Mimikyu doesn't evolve, so it's going to be taking quite a bit of resources just to catch it. Probably several encounters unless I get really lucky as well. So sleep type is dozing. And there's a new main skill associated with this Pokemon. So the skill is called Disguise or Berry Burst. So you get a certain amount of berries plus a few of each of the berries other Pokemon in your team collect. And on rare occasions, you'll get a great success and receive a greater number of of berries. Biscuits would be pretty cool though. And after a great success, no more great successes will be occurring throughout the day until you sleep research or do a manual sleep data entry. So think of it like, what's it called? What's Vaporeon's skill called? I forget because I haven't used it in a while. But think of it kind of like that, but not really. You just get like a burst of berries. Some of them, well, they're also like the berries that your Mimikyu catches, I believe. Wait, let's reread that. You get a set amount of berries. So I'm guessing that set amount of berries is the berries that Mimikyu would give you, plus a few of each berries of the other Pokemon on your team collect. Sorry, that sentence was like so butchered, but I think you see where I'm coming from. It doesn't take into account, unlike the other skill, where it'll randomize berries that you can get based on how many berries you unlocked. So it has to be a berry type of what's on your team currently, which is very nice because you don't have to gather berries that you don't need, you know? So then it really makes every berry count, especially if all your Pokemon right now have the berry types that are Snorlax's favorite berries. None of them go to waste. You get double the points for each of them. So very exciting to see this new skill. And also to see whether or not this will only be for Mimikyu, because the main skill does say Disguise, right? So, top of my head, I can't think of too many Pokemon who fit the theme of this main skill. If they're going for that, of course. If not, then like disregard what I'm saying. But so exciting, Mimikyu. Actually, do you guys know about the story of Mimikyu? So I think it was like a beloved Pokemon before, or it wasn't, okay? And then it got like ignored and rejected. And then it noticed that Pikachu was the beloved Pokemon by young and old. So it disguised itself as a Pikachu so that it can get some love. And it totally worked because a lot of us think that it's so cute. And the shiny for this is so sick too. So I hope I'll be lucky enough. But if you guys get one, that will be equally as sick, and I'll live vicariously through you. So this is the second Halloween event that we're going through in the game. It's the double candy research. Let's see how different it is from last year. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's going to be like significantly different just due to all the changes, but Trick or Treat, this week-long event, is a special time when ghost-type Pokemon are more likely to appear. And there's a lot more ghost-type Pokemon now. Before, it really just focused on the Halloween hat Pikachus and the handful of ghost-type Pokemon that we had in game, like Ghastly. But during this event, you'll meet Pikachu wearing a Halloween hat, as I mentioned before. I still have the instance from last event, actually. But a great opportunity for you new players, or players who joined in too late, or weren't able to catch your Pikachu last time. You can get the Halloween hat wearing Pikachu, which is a little bit different from the regular Pikachu. The skills are different, and I believe the ingredient tier list as well. So you can get fun rewards such as Handy Candy S from limited time missions, and you can also get at least 2 times the usual amount of candies from Sleep Research. So try getting a lot of candies during this research, and because of all those candies, you're going to have much more opportunities and candies to grow your ghost type Pokemon, which means even better Pokemon to take on the old gold power plant. So all works out. And during this event only, Gengar, Drifblim, and Skeledirge can appear on Greengrass Isle, which is cool, but that's not what I want. I would want the base evolution of these Pokemon so that I can raise it myself. There are many benefits in doing so. But I guess it's gonna be nice to see like those huge, gigantic Pokemon roaming the campsite. There will also be other bonuses, and we hope you're looking forward to this event. Sorry for the fire truck. So the event is starting on the 28th, which is also the release date of Mimikyu, and it ends on November the 4th. The event area itself will be on Greengrass Isle, so just like last year. And the mission period is also the event period date, so you won't be able to continue your mission on the following week. Now let's take a look at the bonuses. The following effects will trigger in the applicable areas during the event. So, all day, certain Pokemon will be more likely to appear during sleep research. Each time a Pokemon Helper Pokemon brings you an ingredient during regular helping, it will have one extra. So that's like the legendary dog events where you have that same typing that brings one extra. I like that. The chance of a ghost type helper's Pokemon main skill will be being triggered will be multiplied by 1.5, also like the legendary events, and I really like that as well. Main skill levels of ghost type helper Pokemon will be boosted by 1, which is really nice, and also like the legendary event. And the Snorlax in the event area will have bulk berries or ghost type berries set as its favorite berries. The other two kind of berries will be chosen at random though. And finally, many Pokemon of different sleep types will appear during sleep research regardless of the researcher's sleep type of that day. Now, on Halloween and the last day of the event, researchers will gain 3 times the usual amount of candies for the first research of that day. So I believe I think if you still take a nap though, actually no, I don't know. Because I know with these candy based events, when someone else was doing their own little research, they noticed that you get more candies even if you take a nap, it kind of evens out. But 3 times the usual candy, I don't know, will that make a difference? I feel like I won't take a nap, but I don't know. Would you guys? We'll see. And on the other days of the event, researchers will gain 2 times the usual amount of candies for the first research of that day. So I think in this instance, you do get more candies end of week, even if you take your naps. Because the nap would be the first session of the day, which means that's when you get 2 times the usual amount of candies. So there's that. Now, these are the Pokemon that are going to be easier to encounter during the event. So the following Pokemon are Pikachu, the Halloween version, and Mimikyu. So these will be appearing at a much greater rate. And at a greater appearance rate, you will have Ghastly Haunter Gengar, Shuppet and Bannet, Drifloon, Drifblim, and Skeledirge. So a little bit more about the Halloween Pikachu. To commemorate Halloween 2024, Double Candy Research, Pikachu will be appearing with a new purple hat. Oh my gosh. So it's going to have a different hat. So that's how we're going to differentiate between 2023 Halloween Pikachu and 2024 Halloween Pikachu. So, sorry about that. I'll show you guys 2023 Pikachu just so you have an idea of what it looked like, but that's pretty cool. This is a great opportunity to use Pikachu Incense, which you can get as a reward for completing limited time missions to research this Pikachu's sleep styles. I don't even think I completed last year's sleep style, so that's a good thing for me to complete. It is also possible during sleep research to encounter a different version of Pikachu that appeared in the previous Halloween event. Ooh, so those with FOMO can have the opportunity to catch that. So I'm not going to look into the notes, but that pretty much sums up the Halloween event and the Mimikyu stuff. Very excited to see how the new skill is going to switch up. I don't think it's going to switch up too much. Right now the meta is berries and it's been like that for a while. New players, of course, it might be harder to do that. So me as a new player, I focus on just having enough ingredients to make dishes really. And then over time, as you level your Pokemon up, you get more ingredients, and then you don't encounter that issue of not having enough ingredients to make dishes. And over time also, you just have better Pokemon. You'll find that berry finding plus helping bonus combo that everyone wants, and you have a more well-rounded team. I used to only have ingredient finding Pokemon on my team. Now I like to have at least one favorite berry typing, or two. Two is the ideal, but I'll try to do one, and then the rest are like ingredient or skill based, or like one skill based being my healer, of course. But let's take a look at my Halloween Pikachu. So it was different colors. So this is orange. The one we saw in the icon earlier was a purple little satin ribbon around. And let's just go through my Pikachu because it's been a while. This one does not evolve though, so there is that to note. So I got triple apples on mine. It's charge strength S, so I got skill trigger M, ingredient finding M, research EXP bonus, berry finding comes very late at 75, inventory up, M at 100, and it is bashful nature. So comparing it to, let's see, my Christmas Pikachu has Dream Shard Magnet S as the main skill. Where's my regular Pikachu? Let's take a look at my regular Pikachu. I have a shiny Pikachu here. And the main skill is, wait a minute. Alright, so it looks like normal Pikachu and Halloween Pikachu have the same main skill. My bad. It's Christmas Pikachu that's different. And speaking of Christmas Pikachu, I wonder if it's going to look any different since they did decide to change up the color for Halloween Pikachu. What would they be doing for Christmas Pikachu? So that is some fun news. I want to show you guys something. Let's take a look at my icons, profile icons that I've unlocked. Still some Pokemon to uncover, but this is all of my shinies, and this is like so fun to see. And then these are my good night ribbons. So I finally got the 2000 hours of sleep with my Gengar, which is why I have the Gengar here now, but I like it at Ditto Dave, so we're gonna keep it there. And now let's take a look at our research community, and I want to continue sipping on some more of this because it is damn delicious. So good. I wish you guys could have a sip, but let's take a look at what everyone saw. And today is Friday, so I actually have plans later today. I'm having dinner with a friend, so that's gonna be fun. We're having dinner at her place, so that means I don't need to cook, which is nice. But definitely I'll help like set up the table and, you know, at least clean up after my mess as well. I know some hosts prefer if you don't do that, and I guess it really depends on how close you are. Like, I know when I would eat at family members' house before, we would kind of clean up after ourselves, but let's say we went to a house where it's like the first time we're visiting, they wouldn't want us to help out, you know what I mean? But it really depends. Like when I have friends over, I'd rather they don't clean up and I'll do that for them just so that they can just truly relax and chill. Oh my god! Yeshua got a shiny Drifloon and it's so cute and I'm so jealous. And you got the yellow theme going on with your shiny Altaria and then your shiny Drifloon. You can have a beautiful yellow looking team. Speaking of yellow, I forgot to show you guys, but a couple days ago on Thanksgiving earlier this week, when my boyfriend and I and his sister went to Haidilao, one of the waiters there recognized me because we go there pretty often, let's be real. And I asked him if he had any more of the fairy wands because I wanted to collect the other ones, but he said they don't have any more. And I pretty much have like all the other goodies there. So it was funny because during our meal he would come back. Well, he came back the first time and he was like, do you have this? And he showed me a keychain. I'm like, oh yeah, we actually have that one. And he's like, okay, give me a second. He goes away, he comes back and he's like, oh, actually no. He was like, do you have a hat? And I was like, you have a hat? And he's like, let me get that for you. So he brings it out. And this was the hat. Okay? So take a look at this, and first thing you notice, the Miffy is upside down, right? But also another thing that you notice, it's freaking Miffy. Like it says right here, Heidi Lau X Miffy, and I was like, oh my gosh, this is like legit Miffy merch, like not knockoff stuff. So I put it on my head, and I'm like, wait, let's get the... I put it on my head. I feel like a Japanese kindergarten, you know, and I'm like, cute bucket hat moment, right? But why is it upside down? So I ask, well, I'm waiting for him to come back. And during that time, I come to a realization. But before I make that realization, it also is kind of reversible, which is cool. But I realized the string is ridiculously long, and the drawstring here can go all the way like that, right? But what does it look like when you do that? It looks like a damn pouch. So I realized it is not a hat. It is a little bag. Oh, how cute. Right? My hair is like kind of got messy from that, but you know what? It's fine. Actually, let me fix it a little bit. So yeah, that was like, speaking of yellow, I just remembered that. And that made me so happy. So I got a little Miffy bag, and I love it. But yeah, Friday I have dinner plans. And then tomorrow, my best friend is trying on bridal dresses. So I'm gonna be there, and it's gonna be such an exciting moment. Out of our group of friends, she's the first one to get married, planning a wedding and everything. So this is my first time being a bridal party to someone that I have like a very strong bond and connection to. So it is such an honor for me to show up for my friend that way and be there for her special day, listen to her when she has like concerns or like input feedback and stuff like that, and help her out in any way that I can, really. So I am so excited to see her try dresses tomorrow. I'm just picturing the moment. I'm wondering, like, because you always see people cry, right? And I'm like, am I gonna be that crier? So I'm so excited. I've never been to a bridal dress fitting or anything like that. I know some girls try wedding dresses like just for fun too. I've never done that. So this is truly my first time in a bridal boutique seeing bridal gowns like that. And I'm just so excited, you guys. I'm so excited. And I think later on we're gonna be doing like a dinner amongst us girls too. And then maybe chill at her house afterwards. So it's gonna be such a fun girls' day, and I'm so excited about that. And then Sunday, my boyfriend and I are planning to visit my family. Also because we want to see Remy. I really want to see him. So we're gonna hang out with my family for a bit, hang out with Remy. I'm gonna try to take as much pictures and videos as I can to show you guys the little cute boy, and we can all just gush over him together. But yesterday my boyfriend and I was watching this YouTube video of the progression of a cat's growth from when it's born up until 2 months or something like that, 2 weeks, 2 months, and then up to a year. And it was just so fun watching that with him. And we were just like, oh, how cute. But there was this one moment where the little kitten was standing next to a baby chick. And I never knew that I needed to see that, but that felt like it filled such a void in my heart that I didn't know I had. It was the cutest thing ever. The baby chick was like this, and the kitten stood like this tall next to it, and it was just so cute, so fluffy. And the baby chick was like kind of like leaning on the kitten like that, and it's just my heart, I cannot deal with it. It's just so damn cute. Like cuteness aggression, you know, it's a real thing. And my sister's friends are so funny. They're like high school girls, okay? So they wanted to see the cat through FaceTime, so my sister was FaceTiming them. This was the day that we brought Remy home. So my sister was FaceTiming them, and just hearing them talk was like, it's just so funny. They made me laugh. But one of her friends was like, oh my god, it's so cute. I want to eat her, but not in an Asian way because she's Asian, right? And then her other friend's like, no, I get you. It's so cute. I want to eat her too, and I'm white. And I just find that so funny, like their humor. It's just so cute. Oh, look at that. He's like hugging it like that. Oh my gosh. The sweetest with the little head tilt. Small things and head tilt, that combo, adorable. And you can't convince me otherwise. So that's what my weekend is looking like, and I'm very excited. It's going to be so much fun. Spending a lot of time with family and friends. Dinner later today with another friend of mine who I've been growing a closer bond with. And overall, just spending time with people that you want to spend time with, right? And it's that part of the year where I'm really starting to feel the lack of moisture in the air because, oh my god, Fabian's murderer. Oh, sorry. Clicked on the wrong thing. Fabian's murderer. I love the colors, like, of the Drifblim and Skeledirge together, side by side like that. I don't know, they just complement each other and pop, you know? But Jesus Christ. And your team RP is 8.6k. You know, the reason why I've been holding back from going is because I just feel like I don't have high enough RP, but seeing that your team RP, but then again, it's also like skills and everything to take into account. But now I feel like if you could do it, I could do it. But I know that you're a better player than I am too, so I shouldn't make that sentence too lightly. And then finally, Evo Stevo with the Top Sleep Ivysaur. And there you go, that concludes our sleep research community tab. Let's see, am I doing good on ingredients? I am, although I don't want to swap out any of my Pokemon now because I know that if I do, I'm going to be at a deficit and it's going to be difficult. But eventually later today, I do need to swap someone out because I need to farm for green grass corn and snoozy tomatoes. I have no shortage of oils because of my Wigglytuff. She farms oils at level 60. So she's been getting me quite a bit of oils, especially my Ditto. Ditto also gives oil. But that concludes the video. Thank you guys so much for joining me yet again. I hope that your weekend is going to be just as fun or relaxing. You don't always have to do something. Sometimes a nothing day is truly what you need. Or if you're having a productive weekend, that is great as well. I hope you guys like, comment, or subscribe. Join us in the Discord if you haven't yet. We also have memberships if you're interested in taking a look at that. Please do. And until next time, you guys, I'll see you on Monday. So until then, take care, good luck, and have fun. Bye.